Well, hello. So I recorded a bunch of footage this morning and I just went back to my camera to look at it and it's not there. So I am picking up where I left off. This morning I got up kind of late. I let myself sleep in because today's the day of the concert. Yay! I FaceTimed with Matt, who's actually having his last day in Arizona. He leaves today to go back to Boston, and then in just like 11 days I will be back in Princeton, and he and I will meet up and pack up my apartment into a storage unit, and then we'll go our separate ways for Thanksgiving and see each other again in December. So it's very exciting, but kind of sad because I know he wants to stay a little bit longer and enjoy Arizona. And now I am on a mission to find him. He got me a souvenir that I requested, and now I'm looking for a souvenir for him from Sarasota here, and as well as other Christmas presents. I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone by including friends and family in this Sarasota experience I've been having, but also getting Christmas presents. So I am going shopping and you're coming along. All right. Something that I've noticed here in Sarasota is that there is a significant homeless population, but something I have to say with regard to that is that never once have I felt like heckled or uncomfortable or attacked by a homeless person here. And on top of that, there seems to be a really wonderful and compassionate relationship between the police and the homeless people here, which is refreshing, and it's something I've never seen. I just walked by for probably the 10th time, seeing a couple of cops talking and having a normal conversation with a couple of homeless people who were telling them their story of like what brought them there, and I just think that's really awesome. I think that's a model we could go by, considering what can bring someone to a homeless state. So it's a little thought for it. So no success finding any gifts for anybody or Matt's souvenir, but I did have success. I don't know if you can see the sign. I had some success at ooh, that was a Freudian slip. I had some success at Whole Foods, and I've come back with goodies. Some vegan gluten-free treats and some almond milk and quinoa. So got plenty of protein and liquids for my shakes, and now I'm just gonna go back and relax. I wanted to get some things done and some gifts bought, but everything here, I have to say, I don't understand boutiquing. I hate it. I really try to like it, and unless I'm window shopping, if I'm actually looking for something, I hate boutiquing because everything's so expensive. There's always just one room in the store, so the store owner just kind of mills about asking you if they can help you, or if you're looking for something specific, or they start telling you about specific items when you're just kind of like looking at them. So it's just irritating to me, and I don't like feeling pressured to buy things, and I don't like the prices of them usually, because like some of the boutiques I went into were like $150 a shirt. I'm not gonna buy that. Nope. I don't need to know the process of how it was made and how it was brought here and all the beautiful things that you love about it, because I'm not gonna get it. So boutiquing fail, but souvenirs will be bought somewhere else. So since I have no haul to show you of all of the little trinkets and souvenirs that I bought for my friends and family, I thought I'd give you a little bird's eye view into what my hands down favorite snack is, as a gluten-free vegan with other certain limitations for my stomach. And I, as much as anybody, love a Reese's peanut butter cup, and that, like, the peanut butter chocolate flavoring to me is just like, So what I do is, I know peanut butter is a lot cheaper, but my stomach, with the weird things that because it processes things slower, very high fat things I have to have in very small doses, because that takes a little bit more effort for my stomach to process. So a way around that, instead of having peanut butter, is I have almond butter. So I buy raw almond butter, and this time I got the just like generic brand almond butter, creamy with no sugar, no salt, nothing. It's just raw almonds from Whole Foods. And I take a spoon of that, and now I just bought, I already had some, so I wrapped it, but I have, you can see, I'm going to take it out of the thingy. So I like the big chunks rather than the little ones, and this one's dairy, nut, and soy free, and gluten free. So I look for the vegan, gluten-free chocolate, and then I have almond butter that is just raw, and then for a special little like drink, I like to drink kombucha, and this one's pineapple peach and delicious. And if you haven't had kombucha, it's amazing. If you ever have if there's a reason that you need to not drink alcohol or soda, no one should drink soda. But if there's a reason you shouldn't be drinking alcohol, for example, as a singer, I have a performance tonight and I don't want to drink before it, but I have, I don't know, a craving, I guess, for something other than water to drink. And so my go-to is kombucha because it's full of probiotics. You can see on the thing, live probiotics in it. And basically it's just fermented tea with a bunch of probiotic strains and natural flavoring, and it's carbonated, so it kind of tastes like a soda, but it also has a wee bit of alcohol in it because, like, I mean like there's really actually nothing in it, but it is fermented black tea, so it's got a wee bit of alcohol in it, but mostly it's just tea with probiotics, and it's carbonated. So this one tastes like pineapple peach and really doesn't taste like tea. You can tell that it's something fermented. Like if I can describe the flavor to you, if you drink wine, it doesn't taste exactly like grapes. It tasted like a fermented fruit thing, whereas this, it tastes like a fermented tea thing. So it doesn't really taste like tea. So if you don't like tea, kombucha might be a completely different story. So I encourage everybody to try it. It's a very, very healthy, probiotic packed drink, and it's really, really great for like if you have a craving for drinking something naughty, but it's actually not naughty at all. And it's only 35 calories a serving, and there are 2 servings in here. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, and so that's my little snack, my fake Reese's peanut butter, which is, I personally like it even better than a Reese's cup because the chocolate is just higher quality, even though it's dairy and nut and soy free, it's just higher quality, and it doesn't make my stomach hurt, and I just love like scooping out nut butters, like who doesn't? So there you have it, that's my little snack. And I'm just gonna kind of relax, and I don't know what I'm gonna do before the concert starts, but probably shower in the next imminent future, and then maybe start doing my hair. I'm gonna curl a side pony, I think. I haven't decided if I'm gonna go full down or like a side do with it coming down. I don't know yet. But I definitely will be red-lipped, and I know I will show you my jewelry. So, whoop. Something my family has passed down to me is an affinity for jewelry. So let me get all of these things out. Oop. And drop everything everywhere. And I'm gonna lay it out so you can see it more clearly. Okay. Hello. Okay. So here are the things that I like to wear in my performances as often as I can, since this is obviously very blingy and something I wouldn't be wearing on the normal day. These, however, are 2 things that I wear every day. This is obviously a treble clef sign that Matt gave me. Focus. Anyway, so I wear this every day along with this, which is my great-grandmother's engagement ring. Why isn't it focusing? I guess I have to hold it down here. Okay, so this is my great-grandmother's engagement ring, and it used to have a diamond in here that my grandmother removed and put in a necklace for her, and then she put a sapphire, which is my birthstone, in here. So I wear this and my treble clef every day. So Matt's gift and then my great-grandmother and my grandmother on my mother's side every day. And then this is from my stepdad's side. I can't remember, I think this is his aunt's ring, but he and his mother passed away, and so did her sister, Aunt Wanda, and both of them had lovely, lovely rings. And I brought a couple rings from each of them because when they passed, they left all their jewelry to me and my mom because we're so obsessed with it. And so this is a setting of diamonds and sapphires in this very kind of like a flower, I don't know how you'd describe it. Let me see. Would you guess a flower? I think it's a flower. So I wear these together. I have this one on an index finger, this one on my ring finger on the same hand, and then this one on my middle finger on the other hand. I like to wear the sapphires and diamonds together. This is from my mom, these earrings, and they're just like rhinestone crystals, but they're very, very shimmery on stage. They look diamond-esque. And then this one is my great-grandmother's costume jewelry that also has rhinestones, and just kind of like up close it doesn't look like anything too expensive. Like it's just got like little beads and shiny rhinestones that go along the whole chain. But on stage it's very, very sparkly. And I actually sadly just found out that I think the necklace might be too sparkly for this program, because they like to keep everything kind of muted and non-attention grabbing, so I may have to find a different necklace. But I like to wear, it's kind of a tradition of my family to wear, we call it wearing each other, wear like gifts that we've given each other or inherited from people who've passed, or when we just want to feel like that person is with us, we wear jewelry that was owned by that person, kind of in conglomeration. So one piece from great-grandmother, one piece from grandmother, one piece from grandmother on the other side, one thing my mom, you know, stuff like that. So that's kind of how I bring my family along with me places, and I just love jewelry, so it's kind of fun to have a reason to bedeck myself with jewels. And then my dress, let me remove my bra so you don't get any ideas. It's very simple. I don't know if you can really see, but it's purple and it's one strap. Up here it's like a flower strap thing, and it's just a very muted plum full-length gown, and with some black kitten toe shoes. And yeah, I'm thinking on the reason I might do like a asymmetrical hair is because this is just one-sided, so I was thinking on the other side to have my curl, like a curl of a ponytail, or, you know, a fully down, one-sided mess of hair. But I haven't decided yet, so I usually end up just kind of winging it with my hair, because I sometimes curl it, sometimes I just kind of don't. I'm not a big hair person, or I like to get my hair done and stuff, but by people, but it's usually my mom. To be honest, I've never been to a salon to get my hair done. The only time I've been to a salon was once in Paris to get my hair cut, because I lived there for 6 months and I looked like I had a rat's nest on my head. And the other time was to get this dye done, and I've never been, oh, and I got a perm in high school, like a curly perm. So those are the 3 times in my entire life I've been to a salon, so it's not a regular thing. But when I do my hair up nicely, I usually get my mom to do it, or like a friend to do it who likes doing hair. Otherwise, I tend to be kind of lazy and or invent very simple styles that are not too intricate but look very great, like look very elegant. So I'll just play with it and show you the end product. Alright, well, I'm gonna chillax and I'll check in later. Bye. What do you think? I haven't done my hair yet, so don't judge, because it's not gonna just be a straight ponytail. But I have taken a shower, so my hair's still wet, so I figured that was the best way to get some of my fixings up here. So what I did was I just took a chunk here and kind of bunched it up so that you could press it down to create like a false bang sort of thing. And I pinned it so you can see some of the highlights on the side, and then I did a twisty thing on the side of here so that again you could see a little bit of the highlights, and it's just making sure it's all up out of my face. And then in the back here, I don't know if I'm facing the right way, but I twisted it along the side here, like up in a curly Q along the bottom, so that it just kind of created a little bit of an interesting back. And then I'm gonna curl this so it'll be fancier. And then you can see this is my alternate necklace because I am not allowed to wear the one that I showed you earlier. I don't know if this is too blingy also, because it's, you know, rhinestone. Oop. It's also rhinestones, and I don't know if it's too much. But if it is too much, then I have a much more subtle one. I'll show you. It's, oh, it's all tangled out. It's pearls and rhinestones, and it's just like a small little triangle here, so it would hang down like that. And it's just a lot more subtle in the bright lights. I think this is pretty subtle when I'm far back on stage, you know, you can't really see sprinkles, like sprinkles? Well, sparkles too much, but I'm bringing the alternate just in case. And I've got the red lip, smoky eye, and just kind of a clean, fresh face. And ooh, this is looking a little flat. So I will show you the final product when it's all done. But I wanted to show you, I'm just in my nightie because I don't feel like putting on my full gown yet. You know how it is. Yeah. And here's the after. I used my roommate's curling iron, which I'm really not familiar with. Normally I do hot rollers and sponge curls and stuff that I sleep in overnight, but I think it came out pretty well. So here's the before with hair and makeup ready, but not in my outfit. And here's after. Let me see if I can show you the full view. You still recording? It went wonderfully, and now I'm home. I'm taking out all my pins and all the things. I honestly couldn't have asked for a better performance, a better set of people to sing this with. It was just, I got a text message. It was just stunning, and the Schoenberg went so well. I'm so proud of John Spencer, the maestro that I performed with, and it went off without a hitch, and I'm so happy it did. So now it's time to let my hair down and go to bed. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support, and on to do this another day. We do it again tomorrow. I'll see you then. If you're gonna watch me unjewel myself, you might as well see the whole thing, right? There we have it, the last piece. Thank you all. Have a good night.